What we just saw this morning on the streets of Minneapolis is another outright murder by federal officials. And let me just be clear. Those federal ICE officers are absolute cowards. I'm a Marine veteran standing here telling you to your face they are unprofessional, pathetic cowards. Because if a Marine, an 18-year-old Marine, did that in Iraq in the middle of a war zone, he would be court-martialed because it is murder. And you pathetic little cowards who have to wear face masks because you're so damn scared couldn't even effectively wrestle a guy to the ground, so you needed to shoot him. This is why ICE needs to be prosecuted. Yeah, I voted to defund it, but ICE, you need to be prosecuted. And Director Lyons, who's running ICE right now, I hope you're hearing this from this Marine to you. You guys are criminal thugs. You need to be held accountable to the law if you think you can enforce it. And you need to be prosecuted right now.
It's Ken Harbaugh with the Midas Touch Network. We need more of this kind of fire from our elected representatives. That was Seth Moulton, a congressman from Massachusetts and someone I've known for a long time. Seth was one of the first people years ago as a candidate to warn us about Donald Trump's Hitlerian ambitions. Seth has a reputation for saying things that are not poll tested, and even though we don't always agree, with Seth Moulton, you always know where he stands. He doesn't wait to see where the political winds are blowing. We need more of that kind of conviction in the House today, or the Senate. Seth recently announced he's running. If you want to help him out, the link's below. A quick editorial note, we scheduled this interview before the killing of Alex Preddy by a CBP agent in Minneapolis. Seth and I were supposed to talk about Greenland and Donald Trump's unhinged threats towards the people who live here. That's where I am now. It's been an extraordinary trip, and I will share more about it soon. But given what is happening on the streets of Minneapolis right now, I had to get Seth's take. Here it is. Seth, thanks so much for joining us. I know I promised you we'd talk about Greenland, and I do want your take on that. But given everything that is happening in the States right now, in Minneapolis in particular, and your perspective on it, you've been so vocal in leading the response. I just want to get from you a sense of the mood in Congress right now. Please tell me it is shifting. Please help us understand the politics behind any Democrat voting to continue supporting DHS and ICE. Help us make sense of it.
I mean, this is state-sponsored terror. This is state-sponsored terror that we're watching unfold on live TV. And I never thought in America that I would see this. I mean, this is what you see in Iran, people being executed in the streets. This is what you hear about from North Korea. And this is what we read in textbooks about from Nazi Germany happening in Minneapolis. So there is, of course, outrage in Congress. The problem is that the outrage is really just on one side of the aisle. So many Republicans are cowed into fear. They're such cowards they cannot speak out and simply speak truth to power. In this case, to their